Hey everyone! Today, we have a remarkable tale for you, with a blend of wisdom and a dash of humor, straight from India's rich philosophical tradition. Let's get straight into it. According to the philosophy of Vedanta, God dwells in all beings. Sounds profound, doesn't it? But even with this in mind, it's clear we can't treat all beings the same way. Sure, the divine might be present in a tiger, but you wouldn't try to hug it, right? Our story begins in a serene forest away from the clamor of civilization. In that forest lived a holy man. This man of wisdom was revered by many, and his disciples sought to absorb his teachings and emulate his ways. One such disciple was engaged in a humble task one day, collecting firewood for their simple needs. The calm of the forest was abruptly shattered when cries of alarm echoed through the trees.
Make way! A rampaging elephant is charging!
People were scattering in all directions, seeking the safety of higher ground and sturdy trees. But the disciple of the holy man, he did not join in the frantic exodus. No, he stood his ground, his face reflecting serene resolve, ready to meet what he saw as the elephant god head-on. High atop the mighty beast, the mahout, the elephant's guide, was desperately bellowing warnings, attempting to steer his furious charge away from the lone man standing in its path. But the disciple, wrapped in the warmth of his faith, didn't flinch. He stood there, hands folded in reverence, eyes closed in prayer, his lips softly whispering a mantra. The approaching roars of the elephant didn't shake him. Rather, it seemed to him like a drum roll, announcing the arrival of his revered elephant god. However, the elephant, not quite attuned to his spiritual frequency, followed its instincts, and with a swift move of its powerful trunk, sent the disciple flying through the air. When the echoes of the chaos had settled and the forest resumed its calmness, the bruised and battered disciple was found lying unconscious. As he was gently brought back to his senses, he was met with puzzled faces.
Why on earth didn't you run away?
They asked him. The disciple looked at them, his eyes filled with sincere confusion. With a slightly shaky voice, he replied,
"But the teacher said that God resides in every being. I thought the elephant was God too. So why should I have run away?"
As the dust of the commotion settled, the sage arrived, concern etched on his face for his injured disciple. He knelt beside the young man, placing a comforting hand on his shoulder, and listened carefully to his words. There was a moment of silence before the sage started to speak.
Yes, my child.
He began, his voice as calm as a quiet lake at dawn.
Indeed, the elephant is a form of God, the elephant god as you said. But
he looked at his other disciples gathered around.
Remember, the mahout, who was yelling at you to move, he is also a form of God. The mahout god. So, why didn't you listen to him?
He continued.
In our devotion, we must not forget that the divine manifests in countless ways, and wisdom often comes from paying heed to all of these manifestations.
As we wrap up our tale today, let's take away this thoughtful piece of wisdom. The divine, the essence of God, is indeed in everyone, but how we interact with each person should be informed by their actions and intentions. It's okay to cherish the company of good-hearted people and be cautious around those who harbor ill will. This doesn't mean we deny the divine in them. It simply means we recognize the various ways God manifests and how it influences our lives. Remember, seeing the divine in all is not about blurring the lines between good and evil, but about understanding and responding appropriately to these manifestations in our daily encounters. Until next time, keep your hearts open, your judgments sound, and your spirits high. Stay safe, stay wise, and don't hug the tiger. Thank you for taking this journey with us today. If you found value in this spiritual insight and would like to explore more, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us to continue sharing these valuable lessons. Thank you, and may God bless us with the knowledge of the infinite.